hopefully everything is up and running for me. So then, uh, okay, good. It's popping up on my feed. It's popping up on my feed. Let me make the change the thumbnail. All right. So it's updated. It's changed. All right. We are live. Here we go. Yes, that's what we're doing here. Um, so, hey guys, we're back with more Zenless Zone Zero content. Tonight, obviously, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we are doing the Seed agent story. Yesterday, we completed the story, the full 5 hours of the freaking crazy 2.2 story. And in this live stream, we're going to go through all the Seed stories so then I can fully complete everything in terms of story content for 2.3, or no, 2.3, 2.2. So, yeah, there's that. Looking very much forward. I'm going to get my share code for LD Shop. Just hold on just a second. Hope everybody's day has been going well. I know my day has been going by well. So, yes. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. And I'll put it as well in the live chat as well. Okay, fine. Let me go to the control room real quick. Let me go to the control room. Alright. I'm going to... I put it in the chat. Again, this is LD Shop. For people who don't know, if you're new to the channel, you play Zenless Zone Zero. LD Shop essentially is able to get you to essentially put in stuff, essentially to make sure that you're able to get certain things like monochromes or your internet weekly subscription at a cheaper cost. No, I had a coupon, managed to get it for just a regular one for $0. So it was good. It was good. Yeah, but anyways, we're here to do the Seed Agent story. Last night's stream was super long again, 5-hour long stream, but the story was all worth it. I put a poll up on the agents on Hoyle Lab, talking about like what were people's thoughts on the story and stuff like that. Again, I enjoyed the 2.2 main story. It was shocking about Isolde's the Isolde twist. Even though near the tail end you could kind of see it coming, but you know, it is what it was. The boss battle, albeit, was dope as hell. That was probably the best boss battle in the game, hands down. Definitely probably the best in the game, hands down. So I very much enjoyed the boss battle. But again, the story I thought was really good. I really did like the twist. I'm getting focused on Magus and Orphe and just finding out the bunch of stuff that we found out there, and everything. And truly, to be honest, the main story was kind of their agent story. Yeah, C had an involvement, but it was mostly between Orphe and Magus when it came to this Isolde plot line. And again, the whole thing about, you know, regardless. And the thing I like about Obel Squad is you see how every member Obel Squad had a past, and they had a traumatic past. and their traumatic past essentially ended up um, shaping them, or making them become the characters they are today. And you see that at the end, even though they had all the trauma, they decided to do the good thing, as opposed to Isolde. She tried to use that as a way of not doing anything, right? And she wanted to get revenge to the point it led her down a dark path, and it was not the right thing to do. But yeah, that was something that I took away from that. That was pretty cool. I know people all over freaking social media were like, man, I wish Isolde was a playable character. Dog, she was never going to be a playable character. So, yeah. But anyways, we're going to do this TV agent story. I'm just going to do this story on Extravaganza stuff on my own time. So, yeah. But anyways, we're here to do this story. Let's get through it and let's see more of an understanding about the Agent Seed. Wise mentioned a new commission in the text message earlier. Though the actual details are blurry, now that you have some free time, you should go back and find out more about it. By the way, Belle, have you been in contact with anyone from Obel Squad lately? Haven't been in touch lately. What's up? They've been coming to see you quite often lately, but you've always been out for various reasons. As for what they want to discuss, well, they've been pretty tight-lipped about it. How mysterious. If you're curious, you can ask them yourself in a bit, since I knew you would be here at this time. I arranged a meeting with them in advance. So reliable. Or that's my good brother. The doorbell. Looks like your guests are right on time. Before you finish speaking, several familiar figures appear at the doorway. So I'm guessing the Seed Agent story takes place after the main story, because at the end of the main story, we know they're kind of on vacation now, right? So, let's do this. Let's talk to Magus, bro. Oh, Magus and Trigger. Also, can I just say this? I appreciate the fact in the 2.2 story, the other characters from Obel Squad do get involved, but I'm pretty disappointed that Soldier 11 did absolute nothing. Like, Trigger actually spoke some role, had some purpose of being there, and she actually had dialogue. But for Soldier 11, they legitimately didn't do it. I don't know if the voice actors couldn't come in and do their role, or like, the main voice actor for the creator of the game, they couldn't get to it, so maybe they're like, okay, let's omit you for a bit. But I found it quite disappointing, the fact that Soldier 11 wasn't involved in the story as much as she was, or she didn't have many lines talking. Like, she only did like the first like mission, and then after that she's kind of just there. So I don't know, maybe it's because they already explained what her story is and she kind of is a dunce of a character. But even then, it's like, it felt like it was just Magus, Orphe, Seed, and Trigger. Like, it felt like freaking Soldier 11 was just like not even there. So I don't know why Hyo decided to like kind of kick her to the curbs, because she didn't play much of a role. Anyways, let's do this. What's the commission about?
So, what exactly is your commission about?
Right to the point. I respect that. But hold your horses.
Okay.
What Magus means is that we need to go through some brief but necessary procedures first.
Okay.
Sorry, Proxy, but I assure you, this isn't out of caution or lack of trust. This commission concerns one of our important companions. We don't want any surprises before it's settled, and we don't want anyone else to know about it.
See, look what I'm talking about, bro. They gave Trigger lines in this, bro. They gave Trigger lines in this. So can only think like that's the case, bro.
Don't worry, I won't breathe a word about this commission to anyone.
Not anyone. Not even the mission target. In fact, the target of this commission is exactly who we need you to hide all this from.
If you're ready, let's go ahead and sign the confidentiality agreement. It's simple. You just need to say, I agree, clearly during the final voice confirmation step.
Okay.
This all sounds very mysterious. Well, I'm down. Let's get started. First, Proxy, as the commissioned party, you promise to maintain strict confidentiality regarding matters related to Magus's commission, and shall
All right.
not directly or indirectly disclose information to the mission target or any third parties.
Okay.
Related matters include, but are not limited to, client identity, commission motives, and specific action plans. Second, the proxy's investigation and assistance to the mission target must be conducted under their own name, without mentioning the client's instructions.
Okay.
Specific scenarios that may be involved include, but are not limited to the following.
Reading them one by one is such a drag. Orphe, just give us the main points.
Jeez.
All right, last point. If necessary, the proxy must take reasonable measures, including but not limited to encrypted communications, eye contact, appropriate deception, etc., to prevent any situation that may lead to information leaks. That's it!
What? Okay, I agree.
Such flair in a confidentiality clause. I'm in.
Perfect. With a confidentiality agreement in place, we're all in the same boat. And as for leaks, Trigger will be keeping a close eye with round-the-clock monitoring.
Captain, you're scaring the proxy. Plus, I need sleep. Working 24 hours non-stop is pushing it.
Is that really the point? So can you tell me already? What's this commission about?
No surprise. It's about Seed. All those who know about it are here now. Since Soldier 11 joined later than her, she doesn't know the whole story, so we didn't bring her along today. We're hoping you can help us keep Seed Senior's death a secret from her.
Seed Senior? You're talking about the intelligent construct that Seed pilots, right? But didn't Seed say he's been sleeping? Did something happen to him recently?
Okay.
Not recently. Seed Senior was a self-aware intelligent construct, but that was years ago.
11 years ago, his logic core suffered irreversible damage. For an intelligent construct, that's like a terminal illness. He held on for many years, but passed away shortly after joining Obel Squad.
Mm-hmm.
How could this happen? But in Seed's mind, he's just been sleeping? Surely hasn't noticed anything unusual this whole time?
We've been working together all these years to keep this from her, creating the illusion that Seed Senior has fallen into a long-term hibernation. This was also Seed Senior's last wish. Her understanding of death is limited, and she kept believing in Seed Senior's condition. Up until now. Lately, she started acting kind of strange.
After witnessing how Isolde crafted those soldiers with miasma, she's been spacing out a lot more. I think it stirred up some weird ideas in her head.
And not long ago, she straight up broke into Hollow Zero and set up a little safe house in there. Now, unless she's out on a mission, she basically spends every day holed up in the safe house. Setting up a safe house in Hollow Zero, and staying there for extended periods? Isn't that dangerous? Does she have enough anti-corruption serum?
Her aptitude for ether is scary high. She doesn't need to worry about any corruption. But anyone without that kind of aptitude basically can't get close to her. Makes for a pretty neat way to dodge social interactions, though. Anyway, I'm worried that she's been influenced by Isolde and started having doubts about the Seed Senior situation. But she's being all mysterious and won't even tell us what she's planning.
We're counting on you, Proxy. For some reason, Seed took an instant liking to you after your first meeting. Normally, she avoids any kind of contact with strangers, yet she calls you one of her kind. You might be able to get closer to her and find out what she's thinking. If she really is starting to question Seed Senior's condition, please help us keep up the lie. I'm sorry. I know this might put you in a tough spot.
I think I get the situation now. Let me give it a shot. Though I really don't know why she's taken a liking to me. Maybe it's my protagonist aura.
If you can say stuff like that, then we've definitely got the right person. Your way of thinking is on the exact same wavelength as Seed's.
I'm sending you the coordinates of the Hollow Zero safe house right now. It's all yours, Proxy. By myself? Wait, yeah, aren't you guys coming with me? Don't worry, Proxy, that area's safe. The ethereals around there have already been cleaned out by Seed. More importantly, we want to give you some alone time with Seed. That way, she might let her guard down a bit. You trust me that much? There's a special power hidden within the Proxy. I felt it clearly before. If it's you, you can definitely do it. When you're ready, we can head out anytime. That girl's probably gonna be hanging around there for a while. Okay? You arrive at Seed's safe house in Hollow Zero. What's crazy is she just lives in a fucking hollow,
The
bro.
ether levels here are so high. Before my body was enhanced, I don't think I could have stayed here very long.
Mm-hmm.
Everything here, and the tent. Did Seed set all this up on her own?
Mm-hmm.
Is someone here?
Seed is curled up on the couch wearing her usual smile. Through her eyes are fixed straight ahead. It's almost impossible to read what's going on through her mind. She then gracefully hops off the couch.
Yahoo, Proxy!
Yahoo, Proxy.
Yahoo, Seed! Magus told me you've been living around here, so I came to check up on you. But, you know, isn't it kinda dangerous living in Hollow Zero? You think it's dangerous? Oh, should we burn the place down then? That's not what I meant. I mean, aren't you worried about ethereals showing up and bothering you? Just kidding! I've set up some traps around here. Any ethereal that steps on them will be impaled in less than a second. So it's pretty quiet here. No need to heat things up just yet. I get the feeling you're not just here for a visit, Proxy. What brings you here? I just thought I'd check in and see how you've been. It's been a while since we last fought together, and thinking back on it now still brings up a lot of memories. I know, right? That battle was like tossing mints into nitro fuel. Super intense at first, but then the fizz died down, and everything's calm again. So that's what happens when you drop a mint into nitro fuel. Huh. I learned a weird little fact today. Give it a try sometime, Proxy. I need a moment to water these flowers, so why don't you take a look around? Just watch your step. This place is like a minefield. What do you mean by minefield? You mean the safe house has a bunch of carefully set up areas, right? Oh no, I mean there are a bunch of blown apart ethereals outside the safe house. Their remains weirdly smell like mint candy. If you're curious about the nitro fuel and mint combo, go take a whiff. So it's a literal minefield? Wait, why do I feel like she just brushed me off? How am I supposed to find out what she's planning now?
Not expecting any reply, Seed walks over. Seed seems to have lost interest in the previous topic. Time to find something new to talk about. There should be something special around here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. The photo frame on the table draws your gaze involuntarily. A childlike sketch with innocent strokes and bright colors. The crayon marks appears faded, suggesting it was created several years ago. So this is Seed with Seed Senior, a drawing. In the childlike drawing, a giant robot and a little girl are tenderly nurturing a flower bud about to bloom. This must be Seed's creation. An old sofa sits quietly here. The scratches and tears have been patched up as best as possible, but it seems like it's still been used for quite a long time since then. A strong sense of warmth and comfort spreads from your fingertips. Okay. An old-looking box sits here, covered in weathered scratches and massive knuckle-shaped dents, probably the handiwork of someone not exactly known for their finesse. The box lies open silently with nothing particularly noteworthy inside. This place is a total mess. Does that mean... With a closer look, many items in the safe house bear traces of Seed Senior's existence, and Seed has kept all of them to this day. Maybe it could be a way to start getting through to her. She's watering plants. If watering withered flowers counts as watering plants.
What's
Whatever.
wrong, Proxy?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what you're up to. How long have these flowers been here?
They've been here since I built this safe house. They used to be in the dorm with me and Seed Senior, but after I moved here, there was no one left to look after them there.
I see. But some of these flowers have already withered, right? With the ether concentration in Hollow Zero, even plants will suffer from corruption, or gradually lose their vitality.
I know. Ether doesn't really bother me, but for these little ones and some others, it can be a real headache, huh? I've been looking after them for years, but I've never seen them this lifeless before. So, watering them is just another attempt to see if it'll help.
Hold on. That isn't water you're using, is it? What are you watering them with?
Engine oil. When Seed Senior's feeling down, he drinks engine oil to perk up. So I thought maybe it would work for them too. But it doesn't really seem to be helping. Probably because they're a different species. But that's fine. I've got plenty of backup plans. Nitro fuel, salt water, juice from other plants. If I try them all, one of them's bound to work.
I guess so.
After all, just look at Isolda. She tried all kinds of ways to bring her old buddies back. And in the end, she found something that worked. Miasma.
And what happened with that? It got her killed, bro.
Seed. After seeing what happened with Isolda, you're not planning something, are you? That's not what I meant. I was just curious how our conversation went from watering plants to Isolda. And honestly, her methods aren't something to look up to. You shouldn't follow her example.
There's nothing to learn from Isolda. Anyone who tries to control the miasma just becomes a part of it. She's already shown me how that ends.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I'm kind of jealous that she got to see her long-lost friend in the miasma.
You're missing Seed Senior, aren't you? I've noticed a lot of things around here that are tied to him, and I heard about him from Magus. He's someone really important to you, isn't he?
Yeah. Isolda and lots of the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula saw their loved ones in the miasma. So I was thinking, I've grown taller now, and if I don't let Seed Senior see me soon, he might not recognize me anymore.
The miasma only creates an illusion, but Seed Senior has been by your side all along. He's just in a deep sleep right now. You'll see him again someday.
I'm actually still talking to him. Seed Senior messages me sometimes on Knock Knock.
Really?
Huh? For real?
Of course! Though it's always when I'm asleep. Why do you look so shocked? Isn't it totally normal to wake up late at night, check your phone, and go right back to sleep? Or, like me, are you starting to realize that Seed Senior isn't actually sleeping?
Oh no, I reacted without thinking when she said she's been messaging the late Seed Senior. But is what she said actually true? And was that her trying to get something out of me?
No need to stress, Proxy. I'm pretty good with machines. Once I fully understood how intelligent constructs are built, I realized Seed Senior isn't really asleep. At some point, he woke up without me realizing, but his consciousness had already left this body. Maybe it's been uploaded into cyberspace? I'm still not sure where he went, but I plan to get to the bottom of it.
Can I join you?
Seed, what's your plan? Can you share it with me? I want to help, since I'm one of your kind.
A proxy might come in handy, just like engine oil. But maybe I should think about it. You used to feel like me, but now you're starting to seem just like everyone else.
What are you talking about? I'm still me. I always have been.
Was I just imagining things? But if you say so, I'll give it some thought. Just not right now. I've got other guests coming soon. I'll give you a proper welcome next time, Proxy. Ooh, I'll even whip up a mint nitro fuel.
While you're lost in thought, Seed goes back to watering the plants by herself. Looks like you're stuck for now. Better head back and fill Magus in. Situation. After leaving Seed's safe house, you meet up with Magus, and the others, waiting anxiously, and tell them what you found out.
Guess we can't keep using sleep as an excuse. Who would have thought her mechanical knowledge had reached the point she can accurately diagnose an intelligent construct?
No wonder she asked me to go buy books on intelligent constructs with her a while back. I let my guard down.
More importantly, what's up with Seed Senior replying to her messages on Knock Knock? Seed Senior's phone has been sitting in our squad's common room since he died. Has anyone been using it?
I thought about it. But a dormant intelligent construct that still responds? That's just suspicious. So I didn't go through with it.
It wasn't me either. But that's not the point. She didn't get suspicious because of the knock-knock messages. If anything, Seed Senior replying made her even more convinced he's still alive. Our immediate task is to make up another lie. Something that makes her believe Seed Senior is still alive. We can't let her carry out whatever her mystery plan is. We have to stop her from going off the deep end.
Magus pauses in thought for a moment and raises her head, looking hesitant.
Proxy, how's your hacking game? Think you can crack into the Defense Forces radio network?
Depends. Yeah, that sounds illegal.
Are you serious? That's illegal, you know. Should a Defense Force sergeant like you really be suggesting such a thing?
Magus don't give
Someone
fuck.
from the underworld has no right to judge me. Besides, I'm already working with you, so I get hung up on the details. As long as we don't get exposed, it's all good.
Oh shit.
You're really starting to play fast and loose with the rules, huh, Magus?
All right. We may not be full-time hackers, but Wise and I are the legendary Proxy Phaethon. We know what we're doing, and Wise will be there to back me up with the HDD when the time comes.
Perfect. Listen up, here's my plan. We'll impersonate the Defense Force's official broadcast and send Seed a message saying Seed Senior is on a long-term mission with limited outside contact.
Okay.
But Seed Senior's body is still with Seed.
Since Seed believes Seed Senior's uploaded his consciousness to cyberspace, we'll just roll with that story. For the mission, they gave Seed Senior a new body. Everything adds up perfectly. Identify the military frequencies, crack their encryption protocols, and hack into their radio in record time. That's your mission, Proxy.
Okay.
We'll provide you with the broadcaster's voice data later to help with the impersonation.
Alright.
So, theoretically speaking, the technical problem's solved, but...
Is something else bothering you, Proxy?
Is this the right thing to do?
covering up one lie with another. Is that really okay? If Seed knew the truth, she'd be heartbroken.
You disagree with my plan? If you're taking this on, you'd better be prepared to lie to her. To be the villain. That wasn't clear to you?
No, that wasn't clear to me, bro.
Captain, the proxy didn't mean to criticize you. I understand the tough position you're in, but their concerns aren't without reason.
I know. Proxy, if you want to blame me for not being a good person, go ahead. I'm the captain of Obel Squad, and I have a duty to all my members. I'll carry out Seed Senior's last wishes to the very end. You just focus on doing your part. I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens.
Okay. Well, it's on you if this fails. That's the plan settled with Magus. Meanwhile, Seed has quietly set her in her own place in motion. Her own plan in motion. Proxy's probably left the hollow by now. Alright, time for the next meeting. Better straighten up things before the next guest shows.
Routine maintenance didn't wake Seed Senior, so engine oil doesn't work. Which means it's time to try nitro fuel!
Oh, God. The kids seem a bit down today. Let's try to cheer them up first. Meanwhile, the cramped safe house welcomes yet another guest.
This place is
Veronica.
so many twists and turns. I can barely catch my breath.
Yahoo! So you're the one who contacted me on Knock Knock a week ago. Seed Senior's old friend? Oh, I'm impressed you made it here without getting lost.
You're too kind. I'm Veronica. I served as a medic in Obsidian Division. And I was both Seed's doctor and friend.
Okay.
Seed?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. You're Seed now. He's Seed Senior now. Anyway, we go way back. He saved me the first time I was ever caught in a hollow.
Okay.
This isn't actually our first meeting, Seed. When Seed Senior brought you out of Hollow Zero, I was the one who did your medical examination. Though you probably don't remember.
Really? I had no idea. But that's not what we're here to talk about today, Dr. Veronica. Let's sit down and have a chat.
What?
Seed? What's with those flowers?
Veronica gazes at the rows of potted plants that Seed has planted. After being ravaged by both ether corruption and engine oil, many of them almost completely withered.
Those little ones are the flowers I planted. Doctor, since you're friends with Seed Senior, you must know how much he loves gardening, right? Thanks to him, I've grown to love flowers too.
Oh. So those things still count as flowers in your eyes? Huh. But back to the matter at hand. Seed, after all these years, I'm sure you miss Seed Senior just as much as I do. That's why you were so quick to respond when I reached out, right?
Yeah. Whether he's in some kind of tech-induced sleep I don't understand, or he's awake, but his consciousness isn't in his body, it's time for him to come back. I tried a few things on these flowers because they've been wilting in the hollow environment. Engine oil, nitro fuel, salt water, plant juice. I'm planning something similar for Seed Senior.
Well, damn, no wonder why
Doc,
those plants are fucking
You're
dead.
that cup of nitro fuel.
I don't quite get what you mean, but that's not important. Like I said in my DM, I've got a way to bring him back. But I need your help.
What do you need me to do? Whether it's mechanical work or coding, give me some time to study and I'll get it down.
No, it's not time yet. Seed, how do you feel when you see the flowers you planted wither away? Do you feel sadness?
Maybe a little? I mean, those poor things look so lifeless. I used to eat flowers when they got like that, but Captain Magus and Trigger won't let me anymore.
Do you actually know what it means for something to wither? In your eyes, is it any different from Seed Senior sleeping?
I think it's all the same. Whether it's wilting or just resting, a flower's still a flower, and Seed Senior is still Seed Senior.
It's as I thought. You haven't truly grasped what Seed Senior went through. I'd heard you'd achieved remarkable feats in your missions, but it seems the only thing that's grown over the years is your combat ability, not your understanding. If that's the case, my plan doesn't require your involvement.
Did you really come all the way to Hollow Zero just to say that, Doc? We aren't going to keep talking about working together?
Clearly
Don't
not.
give me that emotionless smile. If you want this conversation to continue, you'll need to earn my approval first.
And what do we gotta do?
I've been promoted to junior lieutenant, which means I can assign specific personnel for special missions. I have a mission here, and if you're up for it, you can take it on.
A mission? Is the target ethereals or rebels this time? Ooh, how much time do I have?
Neither. Just a group of Hollow Raiders who stole military resources. They're trapped in the Hollow. We need to recover those resources. Your job isn't to destroy them, but to rescue them.
Okay.
Sure, your gun might be able to level an enemy base with ease, but that doesn't mean it can protect anyone. Show me you can, and we'll continue working together.
Ooh, new game rules, huh? Okay then, let's get moving.
I'll be with you on this mission, but you'll have to rely on yourself. Show me how much you've grown, Seed.
Seed, you ready to start the mission? Yep, I'm ready. Alright, I don't know if I can trust her, bro. Oh shit, we can use random ass agents.
You know, I really like your scent.
Okay. Talking about scents, I see.
Officer number 0, Ambi.
Alright, let's run the Ambi
This is the
C
path I
team.
follow.
I've got your back. Only the brave will win. That's me! I am the Eye of Obel.
I'll run.
Sniper Trigger. Standing by.
Okay, yeah. We'll run this team. We'll run this team. Okay. Bro.
The distress signal's coming from somewhere deeper in this area. But before you go in, Seed,
Can't catch me.
that's me. You still don't know how many people are injured or how bad it is. Your job is to get as many of them out as possible safely, without casualties.
Okay.
Leave it to Seed. It'll be A.O.
Time's tight, so make every move count. Try not to engage in battles unless you have to.
Roger that. Doctor, I found a shortcut. If we break through these, we can save some travel time.
No, all that noise is gonna bring more ethereals to us. Seed, stick to the plan. If there are still injured people nearby, we can't risk drawing attention.
I mean, we are accomplices after all. Target spotted.
Are you guys alright?
Breathing. We got a lot of wounded over here. Please, you gotta help us.
I'll get you out, but once you're safe, you're gonna tell us where you hid the items you'd stolen. Keep them safe, Seed. We don't know how bad they're injured. Tread carefully.
Well, damn, they look like he's dead. Wait, miss. You're really planning to haul us away with this big guy? Don't worry. Seed Senior is a pro at hauling heavy stuff. Heavy stuff? You talking about us? This is the fastest and safest way to get you all out of here. You better, but if you run to ethereal or something like that, you'll have a tough time in combat. Maybe we should. Just one punch is all I need. So this is how you transport the wounded. Is this your style of carrying out missions? What is it, Doctor? No, your current mission is to evacuate the wounded to safety, and these Hollow Raiders had it come in a way. Anyway, as for everything else, we'll talk about that later.
Ooh, we've got tracks. Someone's been here.
Yeah, it's them. They went that direction. But, little miss, could you maybe slow down a bit? I'm gonna...
Throw up.
Tummy trouble. Hang in there, we're almost there.
Damn.
It's boss, over there.
Sit tight. I'll clean up these ethereals in no time.
This is your requiem.
Extending strike range. Hostile assassin 1. Please evade immediately. Unleashing maximum firepower.
Payload in my fist.
Flip the switch.
Well, damn. After transporting the last injured Hollow Raider back to the temporary safety zone, Seed dusts off her hands with satisfaction.
Hey, little miss, think you could let us down now?
Huh? Need to tie your shoelaces?
What? No! Oh, whatever. Let us down to tie our shoelaces!
They're gonna run away.
Can do. My mission is to get you all safely away from the danger zone. And with these new rifts forming, I can't say there's absolutely no chance of a watering can coming through one and smacking you in the head.
Jesus.
No way that's ever going to happen!
All right, break's over. Let's hit the road.
Damn. She's like, alright, enough. Let's go.
Oh, have mercy on us. We were wrong. We won't do anything bad ever again.
And what did you do?
Stay still, or Seed Senior might slip. All the more reason to get you out safely, if you've decided to change your ways.
I object. Sure. We messed up by attacking the defense force and tried to smuggle stolen resources through the Hollow.
Really?
But, according to Article 17 of the new Eridu Hollow Rescue Management Regulations, Hollow Raiders engaged in illegal activities still retain their basic human rights. We've been wandering the Hollows for years. Sure, we've been caught plenty of times, but nothing we did should have earned us this kind of punishment.
So what have you
We've
been
taken
doing?
heavy losses in this operation. If things were different, we wouldn't be swallowing our pride and asking the defense force for help.
Well, that's not my problem. That's your problem. Groans of pain echo, and among Hollow Raiders, one of them finally musters up the courage, fixing his determined gaze upon Seed.
Please let us make our own way out of the Hollow. Just provide cover, that's all we ask. We appreciate your support, but some of us are seriously hurt, and we can't take much more of this.
No can do. The Hollow's dangerous, and you guys are way too slow. That's not what I'd call finishing my mission.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, don't worry. I won't let you lose any more hands.
What?
Wait, hands as in people, or like actual hands?
Mm-hmm. Seed Senior's hands got wrecked a bunch of times in combat. But no worries. The docs always put them back together good as new. If you guys ever lose your hands, I can put in a recommendation for ya.
You gotta be kidding! You can't be serious! Some of us are already at death's door. Others might end up with lifelong disabilities, and you have the nerve to say something like that? We might be Hollow Raiders, but we're still people. We bleed, we care, and it hurts when our comrades fall! You heartless monster! Does this mean anything to you?
Whoa, that's a big reaction. Is your broken arm hurting? Don't worry, I can help. Seed Senior just needs to give that arm a little squeeze and it'll pop right back into place.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Stay back, you monster! Man, please, help us!
Cut it out, Seed. Stop messing with them. This isn't a game. These are people's lives.
What's wrong, Doc? I'm still in the middle of my mission.
I don't think you get
Getting
it.
these Hollow Raiders out of the Hollow is my job. Yours ends here. I get it now. You're incapable of understanding other people's pain, aren't you?
I can. It's like when the mounting screw for an external drone goes missing. And you finally find it rattling around inside your abdominal armor after the last maintenance job. That kind of thing.
Just as I thought. You don't get it at all.
Really?
When someone comes to you, afraid of death, and asking for help, your job is to protect them, not inflict more pain.
Death? But their hearts are all still beating. Not a single one has died yet. Besides, I've already eliminated anything that could harm them.
You are the source of their pain, Seed. You can't use ignorance as a shield just because you're young. Ever since Seed Senior left, you really haven't grown at all.
Damn.
Figures. You're not really human. More like something that just resembles one.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't think we need to discuss cooperation any further. I'll complete my plans on my own. As for you, since using me as your nitro fuel for Seed Senior didn't work, feel free to try salt water or plant juice next. Whatever suits you. Your mission ends here, Seed.
Damn. After visiting Seed, you began preparing the plan to impersonate the Defense Force broadcast. Soon after, Magus and Orphe came rushing to this door. Did my game freeze? Okay, no, it did not. Proxy, we're in trouble. About the plan to hack into the Defense Force radio broadcast. How's the prep coming along? All the fake documents are ready. No time to think. Since we're ready, let's head to Seed's safe house now. What's going on? A few days ago, Seed seems to have secretly carried out a mission alone. After the mission, she's been holed up in the safe house at Hollow Zero. Trigger was worried that her current state wouldn't hold up against the dangers lurking into the Hollow, and thus stayed by her side. But she still wouldn't say a word. So we had to come to you, Proxy. That kid must have told you about it. You're her kind. I get it. Belle, are you all heading to Hollow Zero? I'll stay here and wait for your update. Just contact me when you're ready. It's urgent. Let's move out now. Alright. You arrive at the safe house with Magus and Orphe, where Trigger is consoling Seed.
Proxy, you're here.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
What's going on?
What's going on, Seed? Magus said you went on a mission alone. Did you run into trouble?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some spilled nitro fuel, that's all. But forget about that. Proxy, what exactly is death?
It's something you can't come back from. That's what it is.
Huh? Why are you suddenly asking about that? Has someone said something?
Seed Senior told me that life is a circle, and death is just a dot on that circle. When flowers wither and return to the earth, new buds will soon sprout again. But something doesn't quite add up. If he's right, why would those Hollow Raiders be so afraid and hateful of death? Why is it that instead of confusion, I just feel this overwhelming, suffocating pressure?
Relax. That kind of question takes some time to unpack. We'll figure it out gradually. More importantly, I think I heard Seed Sr. mentioned on the Defense Force radio.
Huh? Right now?
Yeah. For certain reasons, I hacked into the Defense Force's internal broadcast and heard his name. The report seems to be on a loop right now, so I rushed over to find you. We can't get radio signals in the Hollow, but Wise is outside right now, so we can call him and tune into the broadcast.
I thought I heard someone calling me. Did you want to hear that radio message Belle mentioned?
Yes, please!
Okay. The radio message lifts Seed's spirit. Everyone gathers around the screen, holding their breaths as they listen to the fabricated recording. As Wise silently hacks into the Defense Force channel, the recording begins to play clearly on the radio.
Now seeking next mission update. It's under top-level confidentiality. Information strictly classified from non-Defense Force personnel. The following intelligent construct units have detached their consciousness from their current shells. They have entered Logic Core offline maintenance upgrade protocol until core iteration is complete. Preliminary core iteration completed. Relevant units will temporarily operate in new vessels, directly assigned to the extended closed training program, Operation Deep Dive. Executing multi-dimensional tactical simulations and cross-generational consciousness synergy missions. The list includes Chromaconda, Tartarus, Seed Senior. Special notice. During training, all forms of non-encrypted private communications will be restricted. All external contact must be reviewed by security personnel.
So Seed Sr. has been on a secret mission? No wonder he's been gone for so long. But why didn't he tell me?
That's probably because of the self-defense system built into military intelligent constructs. They can't disobey commands issued by the system, even for the people they care about most. But I'm sure, even if Seed Sr. can't answer your messages, he's still looking out for you. Seed, let's wait patiently. Until the day Seed Sr. returns from his mission, okay?
So I don't need to do anything? And he'll just come back on his own? If that's the case, I guess I'm okay with that.
Okay. Well, we told the white lie. Phew. Looks like we're safe for now. Maybe. Proxy, I gotta admit, you're one heck of a reliable guy. You're too kind. Seed's taking a breather. Says she needs some alone time. But she seems to be doing much better than before. Thank you, Proxy. We should all get some rest. Alright, let's wrap it up. Okie dokie. That was part 1 of the story. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break, which I think I might take me a quick shower. So, I will be back, and we'll continue with the Seed story. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. But again, it should probably be about, hopefully 3-5 minute wait. So, hold on just a second, guys. Okay, sorry for the wait, but I am back. So yeah, let's continue on with the next part. The mission to comfort Seed has come to an end, and life is back on its regular track for now. Meanwhile, Seed has been living a life of doing absolutely nothing. Not doing anything. So boring. Maybe I should do something on the down low. As long as I don't get caught, right? Let's paint a picture of us. Let's make it a gift for Seed Sr. It'd be pretty selfish to show up empty-handed when he gets back. Where should I start? My thoughts are racing, but my head feels so foggy. Have I pushed myself too hard lately? Leaning on back on the sofa, memories of Seed Sr. fixing it over and over comes back flooding back. This is probably because of all my mischief, huh? Memories and drowsiness wash over me at once. Those memories and that promise feel like they just happened yesterday. Yet, in this haze, it all seems so far away.
You've grown taller lately. What's wrong? Humans only get stronger as they grow. You get to go to new places, try new things. Don't you want that?
The cockpit's starting to feel really cramped.
You got a point. Maybe I should think about modifying. Make it a little roomier. But growing up is something every human has to go through. Just like how I have to ask Tin Master to add a few drops of engine oil into my coffee.
I wish I was an intelligent construct. Then I wouldn't have to worry about growing up.
Growing up is nothing to be scared of. In fact, I'll feel better once you're a little bigger.
Feel better about what?
Well, I think it's time for me to take a little break.
Go ahead. I'll head back to the cockpit and get some sleep too. See you tomorrow.
No, not just a normal break. I'm going to be sleeping for quite a while. While I'm gone, you'll have to take good care of yourself, okay?
Will you come back and lecture me if I don't take care of myself?
No, but if you don't, I might just end up sleeping even longer.
All right, I'll take good care of myself. When will you wake up?
Let's see. Maybe when you're strong enough to hold your own as a Defense Force member.
That's so vague. It's like when your superior promises a promotion in a meeting and never follows through.
How do you know something like that? Well, doesn't matter. I don't really care about what rank I can get anyway. In that case, come find me when you're taller than the flowers in that hollow. Promise?
Which hollow?
One day you'll understand. Ow! Stop hitting me! Oh, and don't forget the most important thing. Smile. Okay? Smile a lot.
Just smile? That's even more vague. Just come back when I'm stronger. At least that's something more achievable. Did you fall asleep again? You've been sleeping a lot lately. Anyway, it's a promise. Good night.
Oh, damn. The dream keeps sinking into memories that are even older, even darker. Barbed wire torn apart. Dark massive hands are shattering everything. A giant pink flower drifts across the sky. Where is this? How long has it been?
Someone's here. There are signs of life. Someone's still alive. It's a child. I knew it. They never should have called off the search and rescue. Miracles do happen. There are still survivors. Are you okay? Have you been trapped here all this time? Don't be afraid. I'm here to save you.
Warning. Warning. System warning.
Target identified as extremely dangerous. Initiating termination sequence.
Damn.
Wait! Don't fire! The kid isn't...
Warning. Tampering with the self-defense system is strictly prohibited. Warning. Warning. Warning.
Damn, he had to fight his own self. It's a crazy nightmare to wake up to.
It was just a dream. I can't just sit here and do nothing. If I do that, he'll never come back. I have to be stronger. If I just get stronger. Why am I having this dream? This suffocating feeling still hasn't gone away. Maybe going through some of Seed Senior's old things will help clear my head.
The freshly painted picture was placed in the frame. In the picture, a lonely girl gazes at an equally solitary flower stem. Before I knew it, it turned out like this. Would Seed Senior like this painting, or would he nag me about sneaking flowers to eat again? I wish I could see his reaction. I just can't help but wanting to pounce on it. But if I use too much force, we'll have to get Seed Senior to fix it again. Judging by his current state, must be pretty rough, huh? This box was made by Seed Senior. And it says you can safely store all kinds of random stuff inside. Can I put my head in there? Seed Senior said he'd come back when I grew taller than the flowers in the hollow, when I became stronger. And if I don't do anything, Seed Senior might be stuck on a mission for a long, long time. Wouldn't it be boring? Better get Seed Senior back soon. Time to start watering with salty water. Getting stronger might sound as unpleasant as swallowing a mouthful of salt. But if you can stomach it, you'll get plenty of nutrients out of it. Let's go find some stronger, salty water then. There should be a mission like that on this list, right? Let me check it. Or let me check. Seed flipped through the densely packed list of Obel Squad missions. Before long, her gaze settled on one of the pages. The mission seems just right. Personnel assignments. Seed, Magus, and Orphe. Note, the mission is highly dangerous. It involves fighting many enemies and requires good teamwork. If I can handle this alone, Captain will definitely see how awesome I become. Great, let's head out now. I don't like this. I don't think this is a good idea. This is definitely not a good idea.
Yahoo! See that you're certain.
Officer number 0, Andy.
Do you want...
Ready and waiting.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Awaiting further instructions.
Let's go.
Ready for combat.
Oh shit. I don't even...
Ready and waiting.
Damn, that doesn't even give good synergy right there. You know, who cares? Who cares? We still need to give... We got the Silver Twins and Seed. Fuck it. Who cares? We need to show Soldier 11 some love. She didn't get no love in the main story.
According to the mission, we just need to wipe out every last ethereal in here, right? Listen, Squad Member Seed. This isn't just a mission. It's also a test. Better wrap this up before the captain gets here. Still not enough. Senior can take down 100 ethereal. Are you okay? Everyone's really worried about you. Me? Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Ethereals, though? Not so much.
No, Seed. This mission isn't yours alone. Orphe, get ready. We're going in.
No, you're not. This fight is mine. Captain, don't you want me to become stronger?
Counter!
Imagine fighting.
A perfect combo. Loyalty.
Yeah.
It's time.
Give him
Alright,
a
fuck.
full salvo, Senior.
Screw it. Let's do the ultimate.
Senior.
The combat ends and Orphe rushes over. Seed, are you hurt? Nope, but those ethereals got pretty banged up. Still, I really appreciate you both, Captain Orphe, but like we agreed, this is my mission to handle alone. But Captain's been worried about you. Captain also said... Captain? Magus remains silent, her muzzle swaying unconsciously as she seems lost in thought.
Now that I think about it, the last time I talked to that big, awkward guy was years ago. He was always up front, never tried to hide his intentions. So you signed up for Oboe Squad just so that mysterious girl you picked up from Hollow Zero will be taken care of after you're gone? You've got guts laying all that out right in front of us. Or did you think being honest would make me go easy on you and let a candle in the wind like you join us?
Captain Magus, that's a little harsh.
A candle in the wind. That sounds about right. No squad wants someone who could drop dead any second. But I've heard through some less official channels that you're not just an ordinary squad. Besides carrying out regular missions, you're also secretly investigating the fall of the old capital.
Some people just can't keep their mouths shut.
So the rumors were true. I knew entrusting the girl to you was the right choice. At least we're after the same thing.
So, what are you after? That girl's real identity?
Yeah. How did she survive in Hollow Zero for half a month without being corrupted? Why was she alone in the ruins? What exactly happened to her before I found her? I need answers. I won't be able to get to the bottom of any of this unless I dig deeper into what happened when the old capital fell.
You really don't hold anything back, big guy. In that case, I've got a question for you too. And you better stay honest. There have been several accidents with the combat mechs lately. They're going berserk and bursting into flames. Nothing too major, thankfully. Is that girl behind all this?
Magus!
It's just a logical deduction. He's a mass-produced military intelligent construct. To ensure they don't disobey orders, they all have a self-defense system called the Iron Order installed in their logic core. And you heard it too. He destroyed his own logic core to save that girl. He didn't have to go that far unless he's trying to break free from the Iron Order. It identified the girl as a dangerous target that had to be eliminated, and he went against the system at the cost of his life. That's the only way I can see it.
You're sharp. Sorry, I wasn't trying to hide it. I just wasn't sure how to bring it up. During a rescue mission a few months back, she stowed away in my cockpit. She witnessed the death of trapped civilians. After that, she was quiet for a long time. And that's when all sorts of strange things started to happen. It took me a while to realize that those mech accidents were connected to her. But I don't think it was intentional. Whatever that strange power is, she can't control it.
Let me be frank. Intentional or not doesn't really matter. If it happens again, or if the higher-ups find out she's behind it, are you ready to deal with what comes next?
Exactly. You dump this hot potato on us and just walk away like that's the end of it?
I'm really sorry. I know I'm asking a lot.
At least tell us how to interact with her and how to keep her condition stable.
Does that mean you're willing to help me?
Isn't that obvious? Why else would I rush over to save your butt when your body gave out?
Captain's a little blunt, but she means well. We've been watching over you for a while now.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Getting to meet you before my consciousness completely fades away. I feel lucky.
Enough with the sentimental stuff. If we'd met sooner, maybe we could have done more for you and the girl.
Just being able to entrust her to you is enough for me. I don't want her past to remain shrouded in mystery. Nor do I want her to live her life as an odd one out. That's why I did all this. For the truth. But unfortunately, I think I'm reaching my limit. I'll probably shut down completely in a few months.
Damn, you already knew.
I'll tell you everything about how to get along with her, and how to keep her emotions stable. But before that, I hope you can help me with one more thing. Please, keep my death a secret from her.
So she doesn't lose control of her power again.
Yes, like I said, witnessing the death of others has set off her power a few times. But she seems to be slowly getting used to it. Recently, even when fallen soldiers are brought back to camp, she can hold it together. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't think now is a good time for her to receive too much of this information. Especially about my death. At least not until she's ready. Please, don't let her find out just yet.
You sure know how to hand someone a tough job, dropping this on us right after joining the team.
I know you won't just stand by and watch, Magus.
Before you completely shut down, I'm gonna work you to the bone. You hear me, big guy? Fight until your last moment as a father seed.
After I'm gone, the girl will become the new seed. And honestly, I don't know if I deserve to be called her father. I've never had a family, so I don't really understand what that means. I was created as a weapon for the military. The concept of having a heart always felt like a pseudo-proposition to me. As for her, apart from crying the first time we met, she's barely shown any emotions at all. The military doctor told me she has no heart. I just wanted to go on a journey with her, to prove that the heart is real.
The calls in her ears going clearer. Magus awakens from her memories, recalling what had happened, and the captain finally remembers to tell off those misbehaving team members.
Seed, stand at attention. You were way too reckless during that last operation.
But I did great. I cleared the whole area all by myself.
Do you even realize how out of control you looked just now? You were like...
Like what?
Forget I said anything.
In any case, that was a team mission. None of us want to see you get hurt out there.
Listen here, Missy. If you keep this up, you'll end up on the higher-ups watch list. And I'm not planning to visit you in some containment room for dangerous subjects.
Why would they put me in a containment room? I'm getting stronger. Isn't that a good thing?
Oh.
Orphe, you talk some sense into her.
Me?
I don't think she can do no better.
Why are you suddenly fighting so recklessly on your own? Acting on impulse can lead to really serious consequences.
Seed Senior promised me he'd come back if I got stronger. That's why I had to take action. Captain, Orphe, I don't think I'm the type to just sit there and wait. Can you help me?
Seed, becoming stronger takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. We've got plenty of time ahead of us, so let's take one step at a time, okay?
Don't you want to see him sooner?
Listen, Seed, I'll give you this. You are strong. Despite always doing things your own way, you somehow managed to nail every mission, going way beyond my expectations. Maybe it won't be long before you become a soldier who can hold their own. But I'm not sure if that's a good thing for you. I don't think this is the kind of getting stronger that Seed Senior would have wanted. Take a break, Seed. Cool your head. You're not in the right state for missions right now. I hope you won't be mad at me.
Okay.
Huh? You're not mad?
I'm a soldier. Following orders is my duty. If the captain wants me to stand down, I'll stand down.
Never thought I'd hear Seed say something like that.
Glad you're cooperating for once. Go ahead, take your break. Just don't go into the hollow alone again. And hey, if you ever want to move out of that safe house in the hollow and come back to the squad dorms, you're always welcome.
Captain! You're a mother hen.
I knew it. You are mad. Call me a mother hen again and I'll make sure your next 3 meals are nothing but green peppers.
Oh, damn.
Calm down, Magus! Besides, Trigger is the one cooking for us, not you! Calm down!
Jeez. Orphe struggles to hold onto the agitated.
Okay, they're gone. According to the captain's orders, Soldier Seed shouldn't carry out missions or enter the hollow alone. But a soldier on break isn't really a soldier, right? And now, it's just ordinary girl Seed, looking for a partner to explore the hollow together.
Arriving at Swabian Temple, your new partners are busy at work. What the heck? It's like the game damn froze.
Hi, Proxy! And other Proxy. About that partnership we talked about last time. Got a minute?
Hey, Seed, did you come all the way here from the safe house in the hollow?
Wise glances over his eyes, saying she's bringing up the partnership again. She's definitely up to something. Quick, ask her what's going on. What exactly happened to the fake radio messages?
I've tried everything to bring Seed Senior back. Engine oil, nitro fuel, even salt water. But I've realized having a partner like you is very important. Engine oil refers to a thorough checkup on his body. Nitro fuel refers to Veronica, but she's left me out of her plans. Salt water refers to getting stronger, but the captain benched me from any new missions.
Am I hearing things right? Seed, you actually explain these concepts properly. It's rare to see you being so serious.
I've always taken this seriously. I even thought about reaching out to Veronica again to hear what her plan was, but she's not responding to my DMs anymore.
That Veronica lady. I'm not sure what she's up to, but honestly, I think you're better off not getting too involved with her. Belle and I will help you figure this out instead.
Wise seems to have left something unsaid. Nothing can bring the dead back to life, which is why Veronica's so-called plan sounds suspicious. What do we do with Seed now? Should we do... Okay.
Sounds like you had several plans in mind, and you've been cooped up in the safe house thinking about them. And now, saltwater is the only plan that's left. But what's the connection between you getting stronger and Seed Senior coming back?
We made a promise, and he's not the type to break his word. Once he sees how strong I've become, he'll know it's time to come back. Even though he's on a secret mission, he still replies to my knock-knock messages from time to time. He must be checking the Defense Force's internal reports, too. If I can show him I'm capable, if I stack up enough achievements, he'll see it and understand what I'm trying to tell him, right?
This is the first time Seeds actually walked me through her line of thinking. And her logic actually makes sense. It's hard to argue with her. But if she keeps holding on to this idea, sooner or later, her hopes are going to get crushed. I've got to do something.
Proxy, to be honest, I hesitated for a long time. The captain and the others, they didn't seem all that willing to help me. And you, well, even though we're the same kind, I wasn't sure if you'd be like Veronica.
What do you mean by same kind?
Walk away. But it's like something squeezing my chest. There's this weird feeling chasing after me. When Seed Sr. first went to sleep, I felt the same way. Why is this happening?
Seed, what you're feeling is fear. I'm guessing you don't feel it very often since you never show it. But I know a way to help with that. You know, Wise and I had someone who raised us too. Our teacher. She's not around anymore. It's been 11 years since we last saw her.
11 years? Oh, compared to you, I'm like a terror raptor running into a typhon.
Okay.
We miss her a lot. Just like how you miss Seed Sr. And the hard part is, we have no idea when she'll be back. Or if she ever will be. On some nights, when we think about her, it gets hard to breathe. It's the same kind of fear you're feeling. The fear of never seeing her again.
But aren't we all on the same circle called life? Circles always come back around. Eventually we'll all meet again.
Well, yes, the circle of life, but the difference is once you're dead, you're dead.
Yes, life is a circle. But even if two dots are on the same path, it doesn't mean they'll meet again. You and Seed Sr., us and our teacher, we're all dots on that same circle. At first, we were moving at different speeds, so our paths crossed. But after we parted ways, we started moving at the same pace. And when that happens, the dots stop meeting each other.
Pal, that's such a negative way to put it.
Damn.
Alright, Seed. I'll teach you the way to deal with fear.
A way to deal with fear?
Yeah. For Belle and me, it's the HDD and EOS. For you, I'm guessing it's Seed Sr.'s flowers and the cockpit, right? Take a good look at these things that remind you of them. All the memories they hold, all the... You'll start to realize, no matter what shape or form they take, the people we care about never really left. They're still with us, just in a different way.
Thanks, Proxy. I'll remember that. But
You're welcome.
Proxy, I still want to get stronger. If I earn more achievements, do you think I'll move faster on that circle? If Seed Sr. and I are at the same speed, maybe this time I can be the one to catch up to him.
I don't know.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I think we'll all get stronger and faster someday. Seed, let me join you. Let's get stronger together.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask. When you said we're the same kind, what exactly did you mean by that?
That's exactly what I mean.
Same kind just means, well, the same kind. I can't really explain it. If I had to try, I'd say it's like we kind of smell alike, so it feels familiar. I guess that's what makes me feel close to you.
Emergency mission. I repeat, emergency mission. According to the Defense Force Logistics Division, a batch of classified military supplies coded JH8092 containing electronic components, communication equipment, and mechanical parts of total weight of approximately 12 tons was recently stolen by an unidentified personnel. This incident has become a major security risk. It's definitely provocation from the Hollow-Raiders. All Defense Force personnel within designated area are hereby ordered to initiate Level 1 response status and launch a full investigation immediately. Jackpot. A supersized sergeant of military merit. Proxy, you'll help me out, right? I'd be more than happy to help out. I know a way. I got quite a few Hollow Raiders in my circle. Even though the last rescue mission for the Hollow Raider was a total mess, I still managed to snag some sweet loot on the down low. Those Hollow Raiders carried quite a few trackers on them, so being the helpful soul I am, I made sure that they didn't go to waste. Don't tell me you stole their trackers. Getting lost in the Hollow is way worse than losing a tracker or two, right? That actually makes sense. Seed waved his phone. It should be her phone, where a tiny blip flickered faintly on the tracker's display. The Hollow Raiders' coordinates are in Reverb Arena. So, shall we head out? Good luck, Belle. I still got some work to take care of, so I can only support you in spirit for now. Pretty sneaky, but only one person can escape, you know. Let's move. Following the tracker coordinates, you arrive at Reverb Arena. We arrived, Proxy, according to the tracker's reading. I think so. The tracker's been sitting in Reverb Arena for over 2 hours. Then again, maybe they noticed the tracker and just tossed it. Will they really help us find any clues? Though I'm not a soldier right now, I haven't lost my investigative skills.
All right, let's investigate the place.
Okay. I want to see, how long am I going? Alright, about an hour going on 2. Sneaky Hollow Raider. Is that some rock band's name? Sounds pretty rad. If they're performing, make sure to give me a heads up early. You got it wrong. No wonder the Hollow Raider chose to hide here. If you're interested, I can recommend some really cool bands to you. Nitro Fuel hit me with another. Hey, mister, do you know where the Hollow Raiders usually hang out? Hollow Raiders? Are you talking to me? Not yelling when talking to others is just basic manners, isn't it? That was pretty nasty. Now, who's the real nasty one here? I came from the outer ring to Reverb Arena to clear my head, and accidentally had a few dozen cans of nitro fuel. That's all. Besides, just because I'm looking a bit rough around the edges doesn't mean you gotta throw around insults like Hollow Raiders or whatever. Are you tired? I may not know that you that well, but I sure know my machines. If they run at high intensities for too long, they'll break down from overload. You could use a little lubricant, you know? Whoa, bro. Endless work has ruined me. The burden of life, my family expectations. The young man before me wept for a long time, like a well-worn engine finally getting that sweet hit of fresh oil. After the crying stopped, the young man left with a grateful look on his face. What's up with him? Looks like the investigation ain't going nowhere. Hey there, young lady. You seem a bit lost. When it comes to Reverb Arena, our dance group knows everything there is to know. Just ask me anything. Enna, say, Madam Captain, would you happen to know where the Hollow Raiders usually meet around here? Young lady, how did you know I was the dance group leader? The captain of Obel Squad has a similar aura, infectious like a blazing flower. Don't worry, young lady. Even if it's just to help for your compliment, you can count on me to help. The old lady pulled out her phone and started busily assigning investigation tasks to group members. Before long, a precise set of coordinates were sent to her phone. Yo-ho! The target confirmed. Locations confirmed. Proxy, let's roll. It worked. Oh great, it's this fucker again. Following the old lady's guidance, Seed seemed to have discovered your sleeve was gently tugged. Turning around, Seed excitedly pointed at that suspicious familiar figure. What? You're saying those machines weren't recycled? Damn. Could some rival crew be trying to muscle in on our turf? Hold up. Without us, those shady fellows lurking in the dark won't pull off any big jobs. As long as I'm here, there's no way they're gonna hog all these treasures for themselves. I just made it back from death's door, and that ain't nobody in all of New Era who can stop me. So tell me, what are the treasures you're talking about? Mr. Hollerator was still rambling on about something. The sudden voice in his ear startled him. He quickly hung up the phone and shoved it into his pocket. As he turned around, a strange yet familiar, terrifying face came into view.
Who is it? Can't a guy enjoy a moment of peace?
Nope.
It's you! That monster girl!
Yahoo! Mr. Hollow Raider, we meet again.
Oh, God.
I ordered you to call me that, don't you think?
What are you doing here? Don't tell me you've been stalking me!
I wouldn't call it stalking. I just happened to notice one of your trackers fell off in the hollow, so I picked it up and stuck it to your shoe. Didn't think it actually helped me find you.
What do you want? That officer lady confiscated all the military mech we stole, and most of my buddies are in the hospital now. There's nothing left for you to take. I haven't even done anything this time. You can't hurt me. Lay a finger on me, and I'll scream for help.
Chill. I do want to earn some medals, but you're not the target I'm after.
Mr. Hollow Raider, we're investigating a theft of classified Defense Force supplies. I figured someone in your particular line of work as a Hollow Raider might know more about these things. Do you have any leads you can share with us?
You're asking me, a Hollow Raider, for help on a military theft case? Are you kidding me? And what if I don't say anything? Huh? Then what? I'll tell you everything I know. Everything. Just so we're clear, we've got absolutely nothing to do with whatever you're investigating. Besides, young lady, you did save our lives. So, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty well connected among the Hollow Raiders, but nobody said anything about a military supplies theft. And that's classified military supplies we're talking about. If anyone managed to pull it off, they'd be bragging about it to everyone. But I haven't heard anything. So it probably wasn't the Hollow Raiders.
If it wasn't the Hollow Raiders, then who could it be? The rebels?
That I don't know. Can't tell you anything more than that.
All right, let's talk about something else then. Mr. Hollow Raider, why were you carrying so many trackers last time?
Stop calling me a Hollow Raider! People are starting to give me weird looks. The name's Herrick. Oh, and the trackers? Yeah, we stick them on the military mechs we steal, of course. In our line of work, double-crossing is too common. If someone intercepts our haul, at least we can track them down later. But something's fishy about this. After we returned the mechs, they should have been transported back to the Defense Forces camp. But when I checked the trackers earlier, they never made it back. Instead, they showed up on the edge of a hollow, and then just vanished.
What do you mean? Are you saying the military didn't manage to recover the mechs, and they've fallen into someone else's hands?
That's gotta be it. Unless you think the Defense Force likes hauling their assets out to the hollow for fun.
I see. Proxy, time to earn some medals!
Okay.
Huh? Weren't we tracking down those missing supplies? Why are we switching tracks suddenly? Recovering some regular mechs isn't gonna earn you any medals.
Call it a hunch. But I think these two might actually be the same case.
Okay.
What? You want to keep investigating those military mechs? Perfect! I've got the trackers on them. I can help you pinpoint their location in the Hollow. Take me with you.
Why?
Someone's eager to help. I've got a feeling you're up to something.
What do you mean by that? Can't I just be genuinely grateful? You saved my life? Why are you staring at me like that?
Your reaction doesn't exactly scream gratefulness. Whatever. Let's head out together. As long as I can make a name for myself, I don't really care who's helping me.
Jesus, bro. Once you made up your mind, we can head out anytime. If you're planning on to make any more preparations, you better make it quick. Public security still might be patrolling around here. Oh, hold on. I need more time to prepare. Okay, I'm actually getting quite tired. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow will be a live stream. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do tomorrow morning live stream of this. So when I get up, I'm going to do that and everything. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to look to get out of here. So, yeah. Anyways, tomorrow will be, more Zenless and finishing the seed story. It's just getting late. I don't want to stay up till like damn near 12 like I did last night. So tomorrow we'll finish off the seed story. I was looking to do it tonight, but it'll have to be, tomorrow. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, for Zenless Zone Zero playthrough. Till then, guys. Peace.